Good morning to all of Essex County High School seniors. May I be the first to congratulate you on this accomplishment. When I arrived here in November, I was so impressed with the senior class. And here you are now, you have accomplished the goal of graduating. As you are preparing to leave Essex High School, may I encourage you to dream. And when you dream, you must dream beyond where you are now. And in order to dream, you must have a plan. That plan includes execution. You must see yourself larger than what you are now. You must see the world larger than where you are now. The dream belongs to you. It's your responsibility to ensure that you reach your highest potential. Never allow anything in life to stop you. Think about it. From the first grade or kindergarten for some of you to where you are now, you have accomplished a whole lot. And there is more to come. And when you dream, the execution requires you to work harder, to go through life when it's difficult, but to understand you can do this. Also, see your dreams through. You must have a plan, and that plan requires you to see it through. Never allow any situations such as COVID-19 to stop you. Never allow anything that's going on in this world right now to stop you, but see yourself as a winner. When I look out to you, I see that all of you are winners, and there are great accomplishments that are coming in your future. Recognize your purpose. Your purpose will always be the incentive for you to do well. I am looking forward to the opportunity to hear the great things that are coming your way from this class. Again, it has been an honor to serve as your principal, and I want to say to you again, congratulations, Essex class of 2020. Congratulations.
I would like to introduce Kaylie Bristow as one of the Valedictorians for Essex County High School Class of 2020. She is the daughter of Sharon Bristow and the sister of Cole Bristow Tappahannock. Kaylie is a member of the National Honor Society and athletic enthusiast. She played varsity volleyball, winning Defensive Player of the Year this fall, and varsity softball, starting as a catcher her freshman year. Kaylie also played softball for 360 Fast Pitch travel ball softball team, winning multiple tournaments. She completed Chesapeake Bay Governor School, acquiring almost 200 hours of community service. Kaylie attends Rappahannock Church of Christ and loves working with children. She will be attending Old Dominion University, Perry's Honor College, this fall, majoring in biology and pre-med.
Welcome to the Essex High School Class of 2020 graduation. I'm honored to have the opportunity to deliver this speech to my classmates today. I'd like to start off by thanking our teachers, staff, family, and friends who have guided us on the path of success. We may have different ideals and experiences that will send us down different paths in life, but we were fortunate to have EHS and the people that surround us to shape and guide us. Some of us will go off to college or other learning institutions to continue our education. Some will serve our country in the military. Some will use skills learned from VOTEC Center or Chesapeake Bay Governor School to start their careers, and others will enter the workforce learning new skills along the way. Regardless, I don't believe any of us thought we would not be physically together for our graduation. The class of 2020 will go down in history as a unique and special class. We are born in the wake of the tragedy of 9/11, and we will graduate with the challenges of a pandemic, an impeachment trial, killer wasp, global warming, and protests. However, here we are. Our class will need to persevere with determination and strength to overcome the obstacles in our path. As Charles Swindoll said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. The world around us has changed, and we need to adapt in response to those changes. COVID-19 has produced an environment of deadly proportions, producing death, illness, anxiety, depression, and economic grief to many. Wearing masks, maintaining our social distance, hoarding toilet paper, and staying at home has become our new normal. The heroes of today are our first responders, pharmacists, nurses, and doctors on the front line. They are the preachers, store clerks, utility workers, and anyone willing to work to support their family and their community. The events in the last few weeks have taught us a lesson in courage and tenacity about standing up for your civil rights and your beliefs. The world changed again when a black man said the words, "I can't breathe." He started an international revolution against inequality and injustice. Black Lives Matter. The peaceful protests like the protest in Tappahannock took courage and resolve, bringing a history of wrongs to the forefront. I am not black, but I see you. I am not black, but I hear you. I am not black, but I stand and I grieve with you. I hope and pray that our generation can put a stop to the imbalance in our society. So how do we move forward? We learn from the struggles of today. It is a shining light on the things that are important to us. We are making time for our family and the concerns for others, slowing down and simplifying our lives. We may find ourselves changed in ways that are beneficial. Fortunately, we can utilize platforms such as Zoom, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook in order to stay connected. As individuals, life should not stop because of adversity. We should continue to grow and learn, appreciate life, grow your personal strengths, recognize new possibilities and spiritual change, and find peace along the way. We may have to be more creative in the way that we pursue our goals and dreams, but we can do it. Romans 5, verses 1 through 5 state, "Therefore, since we have been justified through faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have gained access by faith into the grace in which we now stand. And we boast in the hope of the glory of God. Not only so, but we also glorify in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us." The 2019 saga has had an immeasurable impact on our lives, but it will eventually pass and we will move on. Don't think about the things we missed this year. Look forward to the things to come. Congratulations to the Essex County High School Class of 2020. Go out into the world and let your light shine and persevere against all obstacles. In 5 or 10 years from now, I hope to see you and be together for our first reunion.
Jordan Yocum is proud to be the salutatorian of the amazing Essex High School Class of 2020. She has worked very hard the past 4 years to reach her goal of completing both a high school diploma and an associate's degree from Rappahannock Community College. Jordan has been a member of the National Honor Society for 3 years. To cap off her years at Chesapeake Bay Governor School, she received an Outstanding Presentation Award for her senior project at the yearly Chesapeake Bay Governor School Science Symposium. Her paper then went on to receive honorable mention in the environmental science at the Virginia Junior Academy of Science. Jordan is extremely proud to have been a member of both Essex High School cross-country and soccer teams for the past 5 years. With the next chapter of her life beginning, Jordan is pleased to be attending William & Mary in the fall, where she will study biology. Jordan Yocum.
I would like to thank the teachers and administration at Essex High School for all of your hard work and dedication. You've cared so much and have gone above and beyond to help us get here today. Thank you for your inspiration. We have been hearing in the news all about the class of 2020. We have been referred to as resilient, brave, persistent, and fearless for having withstood the challenges in our lives, for moving classes online, to missing our friends and teachers every day, to facing financial hardships because of this pandemic.
But here at Essex High School, we have always been resilient, brave, persistent, and fearless, and so much more. We are the future, and while that is an intimidating responsibility, it's also pretty exciting. We are beginning the next phases of our lives in a time of great change. I feel honored and privileged that we will be able to write the next chapter of history, one in which we all can pursue our dreams. In some way, everyone has contributed to Essex High School, from sports to band to the Honor Society to Girls Rock to student council to being a friend to someone. The list is endless. We all have something to offer. You don't have to be a Ruby Bridges, a Malala, a Greta Thunberg, or a Nelson Mandela, a Stephen Hawking, or a Calvin Doe to make your mark. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way." I hope everyone will leave high school prepared to make their mark in a great way. I remember my first day at Tappahannock Elementary School, and even though so much time has passed, it feels like yesterday I was running off the bus to tell my mom about all the fun I had, the friends I made, and the great teachers. Then, in middle school, we got our first lockers, and we first learned that the bell doesn't dismiss you, the teacher does. We have come a long way and made many changes to prepare for this day, when we leave behind our childhood and start a new journey. I wish you all the very best in your future and hope you follow your dreams. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Langston Hughes. Thank you.
Brian Balderson, the son of Angie Balderson and Marty Bundy, has earned the title of Valedictorian of the Essex High School Class of 2020 with a cumulative GPA of 4.45. He has been a member of the National Honor Society for the last 3 years, serving as NHS president his senior year. Brian has represented Essex High School as a member of the cross-country team for 4 years, the JV soccer team for 1 year, the varsity soccer team for 3 years, and the academic team for 1 year. He was co-captain of the JV soccer team his freshman year, was co-captain of the cross-country team his junior and senior years, and was co-captain of the varsity soccer team his senior year. In addition to attending Essex High School, Brian has completed 3 years of Chesapeake Bay's Governor's School. By taking college classes throughout high school, Brian earned an Associate of Arts and Sciences transfer degree from RCC on May 8th. He will be continuing his education at Brown University, located in Rhode Island, where he plans to study computer science on a pre-med track. Brian's end goal is to become an emergency physician after graduating from Brown and completing medical school. Brian Balderson.
Hello faculty, staff, board members, parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. My name is Brian Balderson, and I am honored to be this year's valedictorian. I'd first like to say congratulations to my classmates. We did it. On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd also like to thank the parents, families, teachers, and others who helped us get where we are today. We couldn't have done it without you all. To my classmates, I'd like to acknowledge that these last few months have been extremely challenging for us all. Our classes have gone online. Some have lost jobs. We spent more time cooped up in our houses than we ever have. But most unfortunate, we missed out on the many events and experiences that make this year of high school so special. Although we won't be able to have a typical graduation, we must remember that we are still graduates. We must look back on the memories we've made together during these last 4 years instead of dwelling on our current predicament. We must also look forward. These times may be filled with uncertainty, but COVID-19 will not stand in the way of our hopes and dreams. A couple of months will not ruin our entire education. I assure you this, things will get better. We must persevere, and while this is the end of a chapter in our life, we must now start a new one. I have faith that we, the class of 2020, will make a significant impact on the world. We will create change, the change that America and the world at large so desperately need right now. I've seen some of you lead, so I know that there are leaders among us, leaders who are capable of making change. It always seems impossible until it's done. So, if you take anything away from my speech, I want it to be this. We must be the leaders we are looking for. As we go out into the real world, we cannot wait for change. We should not be silent about the injustices that people of color face in America, nor should we be silent about the many other issues that plague this country. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The silence of the good people is worse than the brutality of the bad people." Take action. Have those tough conversations. Vote and make your voices heard. The only wrong thing to say is nothing. It's been a great couple of years with you all. I will forever be thankful for growing up in Essex County. And even though in September I will be moving more than 8 hours away for college, I will forever be a Trojan. I will never forget where I came from, and neither should you all. Congratulations again on completing high school, and I look forward to hearing about all of your accomplishments in the near future. Thank you.
I would like to welcome our school board chair, Ms. Denise Hammond, who will be bringing a message on behalf of Essex County School Board, followed by our superintendent, Dr. Harry R. Thomas III, superintendent of Essex County Public Schools.
Hello to each of you. I bring greetings and congratulations to you from the Essex County School Board. This is one of the highlights of our year and one of the greatest privileges that we have as board members. We get to share one of your most exciting moments of your life and celebrate the successes of our students. Parents, thank you for allowing Essex County Public Schools to play a part in helping your child to reach this place of success. Working together, we have created a foundation which will allow them to move from this day into their potential for a great future. Graduates, as I looked over the EHS senior pictures in the Rappahannock Times, I saw so many faces that I remember from the elementary school. You are an active and engaging class as you entered our school system, and you are leaving in a manner no other graduating class has done before. You have had the opportunity to begin to explore this world far earlier than any other graduating class. Your senior year didn't look like you thought it would, but you have moved forward and begun looking towards your future. Throughout this time of graduation, you will receive many words of encouragement and advice. I would like to take a moment not only to congratulate you, but to encourage you to enjoy this moment and to look ahead to all the possibilities your future holds, and suggest that you take hold of your future and own it. Over the last 13 years, you have had many teachers, counselors, coaches, and others in education pour into your lives. You have had many in your family pour into your life. You have had many community and maybe church people pour into your life. Today marks the day that you take all you have learned, all those individuals have taught you, and begin to live your future. The possibilities for your future are endless. Own it. Don't just let life happen to you. Be intentional about the choices you make. Find your passion and carve out your place in this world. You will make some mistakes along the way. Learn from them, move forward, and own them. And don't forget about all the people who poured into your life. You don't have to move through the future alone. Use those people for support, for advice, and for encouragement. But don't forget, It's your future, and you must take charge and own what you will become. Gandhi once said, "The future depends on what you do in the present." This is your present. Enjoy the moment. Then move forward and own your future that only you can build. I would be remiss if I didn't take just a personal moment to say congratulations, Alexis. It's my privilege to call you my granddaughter. Your future is bright, and I'm proud of you. Now I hope that all of you will own your future. The world will be a better place because of you. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
To our graduating seniors, on behalf of the school board, faculty, staff, administrative teams of Essex County Public Schools, I would like to extend congratulations to you all on this momentous accomplishment, completion of high school. Congratulations. My message to you all as you face difficulty and obstacles throughout this next chapter of your life is to always remember and to never forget that when you take a stumble and perhaps even fall, to dust yourself off and get back up. For the first 18 years of your life, you have been raised, loved, cared for by parents, aunts and uncles, faculty and staff, counselors, coaches, and administrators. They have listened to you on good and bad days. They have provided advice, food, shelter, and care for you, warmth from the cold, and cool from the heat. Now it's your turn. It's time for you to take those teachings and lessons and put them into practice. As you enter the world, be it in the military, college, or work, you will certainly find insurmountable challenges. Challenges you have never imagined. But as you suffer those setbacks, I need you to be reminded to always get up. When you have difficulty on that first college exam, get back up. When you are late for work and scolded by that boss, get back up. When you struggle in basic training, question your confidence, I need you to get back up. The difference between those who fail and those who win in this life are that some of us are determined not to fail. There are so many individuals who we admire in life and who are ultimately successful because they refuse to fail. They refuse to give up on their dreams. Michael Jordan got cut from his basketball team, but he got back up. Steve Jobs, who invented Apple, faced bankruptcy, but he got back up. Oprah Winfrey suffered abuse by her family members, but she got back up. When you face inevitable challenges, as you take the precarious walk of life, you're going to fail. You will make mistakes. You will lose your confidence, and sometimes you might lose your way. I need you to wipe your tears, to cover those cuts, dust yourself off, and get back up. Robert F. Kennedy once said, "Those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatness." Frederick Douglass once opined, "If there is no struggle, then there is no progress." To the senior class of 2020, when troubles comes lurking your way, it passes through the door of life, and you take a tumble and perhaps even fall, I need you to always remember and never forget, get back up. Congratulations. I have received certification from Mr. Hopkins that you, our senior class, have successfully completed your coursework and have fulfilled the requirements specified by the State Department of Education and of the Commonwealth of Virginia, and on the basis of that information, I declare that you, our senior class, are entitled to a diploma and are certified as the recognized graduates of Essex High School. Congratulations.
Students, now at this time, you have earned all rights and privileges according to the state of Virginia. You may now move your tassel. Congratulations.